Hi makeup friends, I hope you all are doing well. I'm in the same look because I am already dressed, my makeup's already done, and I want to get out as much videos for you guys as I can. So in my previous video you would have seen my very large drugstore haul, and now I do have a Sephora haul, not as large, just a few items, but they were items that I really had on a wish list and that I got them, and then from using them I think that I'm actually going to pick up a few other things that I wanted, but I will pick them up locally from a seller, Belarus or the Glam Box or Sherry Dairy, somebody. I will pick up the other items that I'm eyeing from. So as I told you in my previous video, I did travel. I went to the States with my family and I did do some shopping. So a tip for those of you who are heading into Sephora or Ulta or even Walmart or Target, go with a detailed list of what you want. That will cut down on the shell shock you are going to feel when you go in and see the amount of products that are available, especially when they have new releases for Christmas and stuff, and it is saturated with new makeup and you can be so confused, and then you could just end up walking out with nothing. A lot of people write and say that. So what really helps me is that I go with a detailed list of exact items that I want to purchase, as well as I keep the prices next to them so that I know how much money I plan to spend, so that I go with a certain budget in Sephora, because Sephora is quite pricey. Each item could be $50, and by the time you pick up a few things it can be a lot of money. So I just picked up a few things that I really wanted that came out. There were some items that were on my list actually, and I did not even pick them up because when I got into the store and I swatched it and stuff, it didn't really look how I thought that it would. For example, I had the new Rihanna highlighter on my list. Is it How Many Carats, the new silvery white one, and when I swatched it, people said yes, it looks so glazed and stuff on your cheeks, but when I swatched it, it has so much glitter in it. I don't know how that would look on my textured skin. It has way too much glitter in it. So you see, I have that on my list, but then when I swatch it, it's like, do I really want to spend the $40 on this? And I know to myself that it's way too glittery for my skin, so you know, I save some money there, and that's how it goes when I go to those kind of stores. So this is my Sephora bag. It's kind of rumpled because I had to bring it back in my suitcase. So I'm going to share with you the items that I did purchase, but first of all, and I actually feel as though that I got more things than I'm seeing here. I don't know if I have other things in my room. I don't think so, because I try to keep everything in the bag, but this is what I picked up. Anyway, I'm going to show you all of the point perks that I got with. First of all, so you do get a Sephora card, and you either get a VIB card or whatever it is, and every time you shop in Sephora, and I believe you can do it online as well, they give you points on your card, and you can redeem every 100 points for a gift. And I know that I don't travel too often, maybe once or twice a year, so when I do go, I do redeem my gifts because I want a gift. So yeah, I'm going to show you all of those that I redeemed first, and then I will show you the items that I picked up from Sephora after. So first of all, I got this set. This was a point perk. I can't remember how many points this was, but this was a Beauty Insider point perk, and this is the Moroccan oil set. It says Oil Infused Favorites Head to Toe Edition. So this is what the set looks like. It slides off this, and then inside it does come with these items. So I got a Moroccan oil dry texture spray, and then I got a Moroccan oil treatment. It's just like the oil. These products smell really nice. Then I got the body souffle. Sorry for the glare, guys. And then last but not least, I got the Protect and Prevent spray. So I guess these are items that you would use in your hair, like if you're going to blow dry your hair and stuff, or even the oil. I think that's going to be really nice in my daughter's hair, so I did get that. Then as another point perk, I picked up, they always have a little glass box where you can choose items from, and different Sephoras have different is what they have accessible, I think, because I went to maybe about 3 or 4 different ones and they all had different ones. So this is from Bare Minerals. It's their Gen Nude Patent Lip Lacquer. Right, and I got the color Darling, D-A-H-L-I-N-G. So let me show you. These point books are really, really good. So this is what it looks like. It's a little sample size of the Bare Minerals lip lacquer. Then I got, this is the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. And people really rave about this mascara. They say it's one of the best mascaras they ever tried, blah, blah, blah. We all know that mascara is something that is very subjective. It's very, you know, to each his own. Everybody likes a different mascara for a different reason. Right? So I'm going to try this one out and see. Although I really like high-end mascaras, I don't feel to spend $40 US on a mascara when drugstore mascaras are so banging. So we'll see. Then another point book I got was the Clinique Moisture Surge 72-hour auto replenishing hydrator. So it is a very hydrating under eye cream. Supposed to last you 72 hours, but you're going to wash your face in between then, right? And although this is a small size, the amount of product that you put on under your eye, this is going to last you a very, very long time. So this is supposed to be a fantastic under eye cream. And we all know that under the eye, it does not have oil glands, so under your eye tends to be very dry, and that is why it's always recommended for you to use some sort of eye cream for moisture. And then the last 2 products as point books I got, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, and I got 2 because this was like my remaining 200 points or whatever. And I picked up both of these, and it is a mini size. Let me see if I can get it open to show you guys what it looks like. But I heard that this is really good, and I am excited to try it because it is a pricey little product. So I got 2 of these. So this is the Anastasia Brow Gel. So this should last me a little while. So those are all of my point perks that I did get. Oh, no, I got one other, and this is from Drunk Elephant, and it's the Lala Retro Whipped Cream. It's a moisturizer. So that is what it looks like. I'm sorry, I'm filming, and it's 5:15 in the evening, and I have the window open, and this is as much good natural light that I'm going to get. So I'm going to try to show you guys the best things that I got. Then, now, Sephora can be super expensive as long as your list. What I do is I will always start off with a long list, and then I will narrow down to the items that I really, really want. That way I do not end up spending a lot of money on a bunch of things that I don't really, really need or want. So yeah. So first of all, what I needed was another backup of my Hourglass primer. It's my absolute favorite primer, and this is the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, and I always pick up the travel size just because the full size is like $55, and I always end up getting these in kits, so I always buy a smaller one, and these little ones end up lasting me for close to a year. And it does come in a glass bottle. It does have a pump, and it does have SPF in it. But this primer has your skin looking so banging. This is my holy grail primer. One day I will buy the large size, but for right now these mini ones have been working out for me just fine, and they last me a super long time. Now another example, I did have the Hourglass powder, the new powder that they came out with the gold cover that has the H in it. I did have that on my list, and I was going to buy a tiny one, and then when I swatched it, the powder has like these tiny reflective particles, almost like a glitter, and it's supposed to make your skin look very, you know, silky and smooth and this and that, but I don't know how tiny reflective particles are going to look on my type of skin when I already have very oily skin. I don't know how that is going to work for me, so I passed on that. Then I picked up, this is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. I also did not pick up a full size of this, but this is a larger size to the one that I did get last year. And that one that I did get last year was very, very small, but it lasted me a very long time. Because not every single time I take off my makeup, I will use this. Sometimes I will use my micellar water, etc., etc. But this is one of the best makeup removers that you will ever try. It breaks down all of the makeup on your face. It works really, 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 really well. So I picked up one of these. This is available locally in Senses. There's a Senses in West Mall and one in Trin-City. And I believe maybe you might get these in those stores, maybe like Belarus or anything. You can check. Let me know where locally you can pick this up besides Senses, but this is available locally. Then also in stores like TJ Maxx or Burlington or Marshalls and stuff, which are like big retailer stores, they do have makeup sections and they do sell high-end makeup. Maybe if the store, maybe if Sephora was overstocked, or maybe if Sephora isn't selling that product anymore, it will go to stores like that. So when I was in Marshalls, I believed I saw some Kat Von D items, and I put it in this haul because Kat Von D is from Sephora. So I picked up, this is a mini size, and this is a Kat Von D Lock-It Brightening Powder. This was $7.99 from Marshalls, and this is could be like $20 in Sephora. So I did pick up this. This does come in various colors like peach and all of that, but I did pick it up in the color golden. So this is what the powder looks like. It looks full to the brim. It does have the Kat Von D logo on it, and I bought this to try to set under my eyes with this. So I was really, really excited to see this Kat Von D powder there, and I've heard that this is really good, so I can't wait to try that one. And then also too, in Marshalls, they did have just a clear package with Kat Von D lipsticks in it, and these were the studded lipsticks. Now this type of lipstick is not my favorite anymore. I did have a lot of regular tube lipsticks, and it is not my preference anymore. I prefer lipsticks in tubes, whether it's matte liquid lipsticks or liquid lip color. I hardly ever put on lipsticks like this anymore, but when I saw the shades and it was Kat Von D, I decided I'm going to get this, and I think this was $10 for the pack of 3. So the first one that came in the pack, this is Lolita. So these are her studded lipsticks. This is Lolita. Lolita is a cult favorite. This is the shade. I love this. Can't wait to wear that. This kind of color now is my go-to. I hardly ever wear like my bright pinks and stuff like I used to anymore. Then the color that I got, and this is a perfect color for Christmas as we are in the best season and time of the year. This is in Underage Red. Let me show you the Lolita that I... So this is Lolita, this is Underage Red. This is the shade of red that it is. It's a beautiful, beautiful red. This will look so hot with some gold eye makeup for Christmas. And then, last but not least, what came in the pack was Vampira. Vampira is a dark color. And it's really dark. So, every now and then I do like to wear a dark color as like a statement piece. So yes, picked up those. Then this was the item that I wanted most of all from Sephora. People have been losing their minds over this, and this has been sold out in every single Sephora that I visited, and I visited about 4 different Sephoras looking for this. And they kept telling me, oh, it's on back order, or we sold out, or whatever. And I checked one last time before, the day before that I was leaving, and I found it. This is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. This primer has been sold out and on back order for so long on Sephora, because this primer is everything. And I got it the day before that I left. Now, this primer is very expensive. It was $52 or $55 US, but it's so freaking fancy. You pull it out on a tray. And this is how the primer comes. So let me show it to you. This is how it looks. Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. It's a screw top. It has a sort of a medicine-y smell, but it's like a, I don't know, like a pomade. It's thicker than a cream. That's how it looks, and you're supposed to take this little gadget that they gave you. It's like a little scooper with the Tatcha symbol on it to scoop out a little bit. And they said that you are supposed to use the tiniest bit of this possible because it really fills any pores and smooths out the skin. And I really want to see how this matches up against my Hourglass primer. I'm really excited for this. This was the one thing that I wanted most of all from my trip, and I got it. So excited for this. If you have tried this out already, let me know what you think. I did read a review from a YouTuber locally as well. I believe her name is Alicia Dean, and she gave it a fantastic review. So I am so excited for this one. Then I did pick up a few holiday sets that they brought out for this holiday season 2018 that we're in. I always try to pick up a lot of these sets because you get a lot of value for what they're charging you for, and it works out really well. Even if the products are smaller, some of these products, there's no way that you're going to be able to use up a full size of liquid eyeshadow or full size liquid lipstick. You have so many lipsticks. It's okay if they're smaller, it's fine, the size is perfect. So one of these sets that I picked up, this is from Stila. It is called their 3D Dazzle set. It's their Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow set. If you have not tried these Stila Glitter and Glow eyeshadows, you are totally missing out. There's no other liquid eyeshadow that has glitter in it that has come out that has impressed me the way this one has. The glitter just stays on your eyes and it just makes your eyeshadow looks that much better. So these are the shades that I got, and it is Golden Girl, Perlina, and Kitten Karma. And I checked through my stash that I already have, and I don't have any of these, thank God. So this is a smaller size, but I have my smaller ones from last year, and I probably only use them a few times each because I do have a bit of them, and you could never even finish these. I'm so excited for these. These are perfect. Let me give you guys a swatch of one of them just to show you how gorgeous they are. I'm going to give you a swatch of Golden Girl. So it does come with a little doe foot. I'm going to show you just how glittery this is, and it just takes your makeup up to your eyeshadow up to the next level. I'm really most excited actually for this white one here. That's called Perlina. Oh, this looks so nice. Yeah, so nice. The sun is going down. I'm sorry about the lighting. Story of my life. Yeah, so I got this one. I think this was $25. So this is a great set because one of these full size of these could be like $25 for one of the full ones. But the full ones are large and there's no way you're going to be able to finish that up. So yeah. The next set that I got is from Becca. And this is the Becca Glow Macaron Collection Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Mini Set. So I saw this and I freaking said I have to get this because I do not own not even one Becca highlighter in an individual compact. I do have like the Becca big one that Jaclyn Hill made with the champagne pop and the other champagne something. I do have that one, but I do not have individual Becca highlighters. And when I saw this set, I said this was my chance to get it. This was $40, and you do get 4 of their best highlighters. You do get Opal, Vanilla Quartz, Rose Quartz, and Prismatic Amethyst. So I'm just going to open one of them and show you how they come. So it does come like this. And you do just open it up. Let me rest it down because I've heard that these like break really easily. So this is the size of it. It is a tiny little one, but it's so cute. And there's no way you can finish a highlighter with the amount of highlighters we all have. So it does come with a mirror. I'm going to hold up the mirror. This one is an opal. So that's opal. Let me just show you all of them. This one is vanilla quartz. And they all come with a tiny mirror. So let me hold up these two to show you the difference in how they look. See, this one is more white, this one is more gold. Carefully close these back. This one is rose quartz, so this one is going to be a little more pinky. Sorry, you're not getting the true color of it. And this one is prismatic amethyst, so this one is more purple. Yeah, they're all different. A pink, a purple, a gold, and a more whitey one. So got that. The next set I got is from Too Faced, and I really wanted this, and Emily Noel, I love her. She gave this a rave review and she said it was so good, and I could imagine why, because I do own one of the Too Faced liquid lipsticks, and it is one of my favorite liquid lipsticks. So comfortable, so opaque, it lasts a long time. It's just really, really good. I did have to check through a few Sephoras to find this, but I got it. So this is the Sweet Smell of Christmas, and it is a Christmas Treats liquefied lipstick set. I think this was $25. So you do get these liquid lipsticks in them, and each of them, they're all Christmas themed. So you do get pumpkin spice, sugar cookie, cinnamon bear, and hot buttered rum, and each of them in this set smell like what the name is. So the pumpkin spice one smells like pumpkin spice, the cinnamon one smells like cinnamon, and so on, so on. These are really, really, really nice. It's a decent size, and all of the tops of them, let me open and show you the tops of them. If it is so this one is pumpkin spice. It has little pumpkins, a sugar cookie, cinnamon bear, and hot buttered rum. Has hot buttered rum drinks on it. This is a gorgeous little set. I'm so happy that I got my hands on this. They did have their new limited edition gingerbread man and gingerbread girl lippies, and I really liked those, but they were $25 each, and this was $25 for the set, and I opted for the set because I really, really wanted this. So I'm so happy that I got my hands on this. So that is all for the sets. Let me show you the last two lippies that I got, and then I'm going to show you the palettes that I got. So for lippies, I really wanted this when I saw this come out from Fenty Beauty, which is Rihanna's makeup line. And these are her Stunner lip paints. I am wearing the shade right now. It may not be true to color because I am wearing a little bit of gloss on top because I have been out for the day, and I did put a little gloss on top of it, but this color is in Uncuffed. Rihanna's packaging is really, really pretty. I can't remember how much it was, maybe $25, but look at the packaging on this freaking liquid lipstick, and it's glass. It is so best. I love Rihanna. So this is what it looks like, and it's like a little knobby little doe foot applicator, but it works perfectly, and it's not a plush applicator. It's a little bit hard, but it works really well, and it puts the lipstick on your lips perfectly. So if my hubby happens to watch this video, I could surely do with the other colors in my stocking for Christmas. So I really, really like this, but I only purchased one. I don't own the red, I don't own the other nude, I don't own any of them, but I really, really love this, and now I really want all of them. So yeah, I think locally they're selling them in Julin, and I have seen Belarus advertise that they do have these, so I really, really like it. So I have Uncuffed, and then I've always wanted to try her gloss, and on my list I did have the new one, which I believe is Diamond Milk, and when I did swatch it, it's a bit too silvery and a bit too whitish, and I didn't really like it, so I said I would go for the nude one, which is the first one that she ever came out with. So this is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Gloss Bomb. It says Universal Lip Luminizer, and this is her first one ever in Fenty Glow. So she only has two, this one and a new silvery one, but I opted for this one instead, and it is a huge fat lip gloss. I put this on to go out initially today, excuse me, and I loved it, but I didn't want to take this one with me, so I just took a generic gloss with me, and I put that on top, but I love this already, so I'm loving that. Okay, so last but not least, what I picked up were some eyeshadow palettes, and I really had to narrow down my list because I had like 8 palettes that I wanted, and I really wanted like the Pat McGrath, and I really wanted the what's the other really expensive palette for $125? That lady who has the really expensive palettes, I can't remember the name right now, my brain is all over the place, but I took them off my list because to spend $125 US on a palette is a lot. So I took it off my list and I asked my husband for it. So yeah, he could buy it, but I don't want to spend my money on it. Anyway, this is the first palette that I wanted. This came out a while ago, but I held out because I knew I was traveling and I did not want to purchase it locally. So I picked it up when I went away, and this is the ABH Norvina palette. I did use the Norvina palette to create this eyeshadow look today. I did go on the more neutral side just because I didn't want to go too harm just yet. So this is what the palette looks like. It's gorgeous. It is the same type of packaging, like the soft glam and the modern renaissance, all of them. I have the prism palette too, which is one of my favorites. All of them are in the same soft sort of material, but you have to be careful with this because it does get dirty. So this is what the palette looks like. My plastic is already somewhere missing because I did use it today. So these are what the shades look like, and I used this, and this. And then I have this dazzling shadow. This is what I have on my lid. And I did highlight under my brow with this one called Base. This one is a super, super pigmented color. Really, really shows up. And I can't wait to dive into like the rose gold. And I did use a little bit of the pink in Wild Child on the inner corner. It's kind of worn away now because I have been out all day and it's minutes to 6. But I love this palette already, and seeing this palette online and then seeing it in person is totally different. This palette is even more gorgeous, and you can't imagine. And ABH shadows are some of my absolute favorite shadows, so I was so excited to get this. Then I had to decide between the Urban Decay Elements palette and the Urban Decay Born to Run eyeshadow palette. And the Elements palette is really, really pretty, but it did have mostly shimmers in it, and then I would need to pull in another palette. And usually when I do my makeup, I do use multiple palettes sometimes, but sometimes I just want to use one palette and get an entire look, and that is what I base my decision on. So I did pick up the Urban Decay Born to Run eyeshadow palette. This thing here is from when I peeled off this little plasticky thing, but this is the other palette that I decided to go with. I usually always pick up the Kat Von D palette for Christmas, but I was not impressed with it, and I was really toying with getting the Too Faced Gingerbread Man Spice palette, but I decided not to, and I picked up this one instead. It comes with a huge mirror that I'm going to fold back. And this is what the inside of the palette looks like. What really, really made me choose this was this kind of beautiful magenta color and this orange. I really, really liked these shades from this palette. And this Urban Decay has fantastic shadows. And this palette is super, super heavy. And I'm really glad that I picked it up because I really, really like it. I can't wait to try a look with this. So I'm excited for that. And then last but not least, what I bought for palettes, the Huda Beauty mini little obsession palettes. Now she did come out with 5. She came out with like a brown, a red, a purple, a green, and a blue. Green is not my favorite color whatsoever. I don't really like the color green. And I figured that the blue one is like, how many times am I actually going to wear blue eyeshadow enough for me to buy an entirely blue eyeshadow? These eyeshadow palettes cost $27 US each. So by the time you add them up, it costs a lot of money to buy all 5 of them. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to buy all 5. I'm going to choose 3. And these are the 3 that I chose. But I will tell you, when I saw that blue one in store, I was blown away. And I actually think that I'm going to buy that blue one locally because it is beyond gorgeous and I need to have it in my collection. So I'm going to go get that blue one from a seller locally. But I did pick up this one first. This one is the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions. It does come in a little clear plastic sleeve for you to slide off, so you can throw that away now. They do come with a nice sized mirror. Let's see if I can block this. Yeah, this is the mirror it comes with. And then this is the topaz one. I really like these. So pretty. These look gorgeous. So these are 27 US dollars each. So that is the topaz. Then I did pick up the ruby, which is the red one. This is gorgeous. We block the mirror. This is what the ruby one looks like. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I tend to gravitate towards warm shadows. Now there are cool shadows and there are warm shadows. The cool shadows are like light grays and light pinks, and I don't really like those types of colors, and it mostly depends on your skin tone. So for fairer skin people, cool tone shadows work better, but for people of color and darker skin tones, warmer shadows work better. I personally prefer warmer shadows. And then this last one that I picked up is the amethyst, which is the purple. Warm shadows are my favorite. Now, out of all of them, when I was watching all of the reviews, that also helps me to narrow down my list on what I'm going to be purchasing. This one got the best reviews of them all, which is this purple one here. Now, some people were saying that the glitter is a little hard to pick up on a brush, and people did suggest, you know, use your finger with it, and I don't mind doing that, but I just want the glitter to stick to my eye, and I'm so excited that I did pick up these. But I am going to go find that blue one locally, either from Julin or Belarus or wherever I do decide to get it, but I need to add that blue one to my collection. I definitely do. Even some of the older ones, these Obsession ones, I think are limited edition, so get them if you can while you can. So I did get the brown, the red, and the purple, and I'm going to find the blue one. But that is everything that I picked up from Sephora. It wasn't a huge lot. I feel as though that I have hauled more from Sephora from before, but these are the items that I really wanted, and I'm so happy with my haul. So it's getting too dark now for me to keep talking, so I'm going to stop talking and leave you guys to have a good rest of the day. Thank you so much for watching. You will see me in future videos. I can't wait to continue filming. I've really missed it, but I did need a little break. I did have a lot of things going on, as we all do in our everyday lives. So yes, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.